So, a top 9 list. It certainly has been a while, hasn't it? I think it's safe to say, or at least I hope it is, that the non-advertiser friendly wave is almost entirely over. There's still the problem of people not getting notified of new videos, but one step at a time, I guess. If you are in that boat of missing new videos, check out our Discord, link in the description, where we announce every new video, as well as chat with the fanbase and see some behind-the-scenes stuff. So here's hoping we can revive these lists that so many of you have been asking for. Let's get right into the most requested top 9 list by a long shot, the top 9 best mobility loadouts in Team Fortress 2. Now, before we start, there are going to be a couple ground rules to keep this list from being totally predictable. First is no jumper weapons. This means the sticky jumper and the rocket jumper. Just the weapons, or more accurately, the tools that are meant for learning or trolling. Utilities like the soldier buffs and things like the Girardi and Mad Milk are totally allowed. It doesn't need to be a weapon, just not a learning or trolling tool. The second ground rule is that mobility means mobility, and not just raw speed. We're looking to traverse as many types of terrain as possible here, and not just run in a straight line. Also, these listings are in class order, and not what I think is the best overall. Okay, we got that all sorted? Let's begin then. So the first twitchy hooligan on our list is Scout, and we start with his primary. I'm sure the first thing that comes to everyone's mind without thinking is the Babyface's blaster. While I did say that raw speed is not enough, the Babyface's blaster is so fast that it shatters that roll with its speed, quickly making up for its lack of terrain scaling. Or at least, it would, if it was not the most sorry, pathetic excuse for a scattergun this game has ever seen. The Babyface used to be amazing, don't get me wrong. Ending games of Capture the Flag well... God, was it really that long ago? This was before Capture the Flag well was even removed and then added back again. Damn. Well, ending games of Capture the Flag well in only a couple of minutes or less. Its downsides were a problem in regular Scout gameplay, but this weapon used to be more of an alternative playstyle for Scout, something unique and fun. Now, you get 2 shot by a pistol and all of your boost is gone, and you go from being one of the fastest guys on the battlefield to one of the slowest. No, for Scout's primary, we are going to go with the Soda Popper. Valve, for some reason, added the ability for the double jumping Scout to jump 5 times by building a height meter similar to the Babyface's, only this time damage doesn't decrease it. What he lacks in speed compared to a full Babyface, he can make up for in his ability to scale pretty much any terrain and reach places only a rocket or sticky jumping class can reach. To further extend these jumps, we are going to use the Winger in his secondary slot. The Winger will increase each jump from the Scout Soda Popper to be 25% higher while holding the weapon out. Now he really is competing with rocket jumping. And to top off this jumpy little bastard, we have the Atomizer for his melee. It might not be as good for mobility as it used to be, but it does add 1 extra jump when you need it in a pinch, or for whatever reason the 5 Winger boosted jumps just don't cut it. But at that rate, what the hell are you even trying to climb? Well, yeah, enjoy this loadout. He's got you covered for pretty much anything. Okay, so Soldier is up in our number 2 spot, and we've taken away the Trollger's favorite toy. So what now? Well, Trollgers, stop being such big babies. You never needed the stupid rocket jumper anyway. Insert overused and unfunny joke about Soundsmith being triggered. Haha, I'm funny, please subscribe. Anyway, forget the rocket jumper. Here, just in from the Manco store, is the Rocket Jumper 2.0, also known as the Liberty Launcher. With the ability to chain jump not 3, not 4, but 5 times before reloading, and a 25% faster projectile speed. I mean, not as slow as a rocket, but not quite the speed of a direct hit. Confuses the hell out of Pyros, though. Plus, that's not all. It actually deals damage! But wait, I hear Trollger saying, what about the self-damage? Well, the Rocket Jumper 2.0, also known as the Liberty Launcher, for a limited time offer is a package deal. Order now and you will get the gunboats as your secondary. These stylish fashion accessories don't just keep your feet warm while looking cool, they also reduce the self-blast damage by a whopping 60%. You heard me right, a 60 whole percents. And did I mention that the Liberty Launcher itself also reduces your self-blast damage by 25% already? That's a whole lot of damage resistance. But wait, what if somehow you take enough damage to the point where the average 11 HP jumps will cost you your life? Well, In that case, pull out your escape plan and run away like a bitch. Limited time offer, run away like a bitch. Look stylish, confuse pyros, change up like never before, and run away like a bitch. But wait, I hear you asking, what if I'm not a bitch? Well, first I'm gonna have to ask you to take a good long look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. If you still think you're not a bitch, then the escape plan is interchangeable with the Market Gardener for some classic troll during action. Shoot them like a coward when you miss. Disclaimer, it's not a matter of if you will miss or not, it's when. Stick it to the man! Order now for 4 easy payments of $49.99. Hurry up while supplies last. And don't actually buy it from the Manco store. Buy a key. Get yourself something nice. Third on our list is Pyro, and boy did this change.
To infinity and beyond!
So the Pyro can actually fly now. Well, kind of. This isn't really flying, it's more like...
falling with style!
Yeah, this was going to be the detonator, but then the thermal thruster happened. I don't think I need to explain much on why the thermal thruster's on this list. Obvious choice for melee is the power jack. I mean, it allows you to run 15% faster. That's pretty much the only melee Pyro has that'll help him move better. Primary is a tough one, so let's play a game of elimination. The Flog literally does nothing to make you move faster. Actually, its alt-fire actively hinders movement. We could rocket jump by reflecting rockets at our feet with the air blast, so let's see. The Dragon's Fury is a little bit slow. The Backburner's air blast is very limited, but then again, you really only need one if you're skilled enough. And then if you get behind them with the Backburner, you could deal some fast crit damage before they turn around. And even if you run out of air blast, you still have the thermal thruster to jump behind them. Yeah, you know what? That settles it. Backburner is the way to go. Oh, here we go. Number 4 is Demo, and man, Demo really hurts from not having a sticky jumper. A stock sticky launcher works, but damages the hell out of you when you're chain jumping. If only there was a way to get airborne that is not only as high as the sticky jumper, but matches the distance and more, and then doubles the speed and works for mobility even if you're not jumping for low skyboxes and enclosed areas or maps. Yeah, you're seeing this, right? A Tide Turner Demonite can easily make up for a lack of a sticky jumper. Now, let's say you don't have a good place to trimp off of. Not a problem. Use the Iron Bomber. The fact that its grenades do not roll makes it really easy to jump and then charge off of them. Give your demo a Claymore or a Persian Persuader for instant charge back on kill, and you're pretty near unstoppable. Bet you didn't see a Demonite making the number 4 spot. Well, actually, if you follow my channel at all, you might have. And if you don't, why are you not subscribed yet, buddy? Go on, just click that little subscribe button down there. I'll tell you what, we'll wait. We'll give you a little bit of time to think about it. Welcome to the channel, friend! Oh, this poor man. Number 5 is the heavy weapons guy, and let me tell you, the recent updates have not been kind to him. The gloves of running urgently, they're dead. If Valve fixes them, add them to this spot, no problem. But for now, let's go with the eviction notice because it punishes you much less while still allowing heavy to move faster. They both drain your health, but the eviction notice is manageable. To keep this fat boy moving as fast as possible, we need to avoid stopping as much as we can. The Tomislav has the fastest deploy time of all the miniguns, and the secondary can really be any shotgun of your choosing. If you want to be as fast and mobile as possible as heavy and expect prolonged shotgun fights, for fat scouting, a personal favorite of mine is the Family Business. It might do 15% less damage per shot, but with a 15% faster fire rate and 2 extra shells in the clip, it more than makes up for that downside, but only if your aim is on point. It might not be much, but hey, it's the best the slowest class in the game can do. Plus, I guess with the shotgun, you can also rocket jump on pumpkin bombs if the map has those. Minor thing and very situational at best, but it works. Number 5 is the Engineer, and I don't care, man. Like, obviously the Wrangler if you want to jump around, but that requires the level 3 sentry tying you down to be best optimized. If I were you, I'd just stay mobile and go with the Gunslinger for mini sentries. The Wrangler can still help you reach high places with a little bit of practice with the Gunslinger, and as for your primary, the Widowmaker and Frontier Justice are always great choices for combat NG. Personally, I think I like the Frontier Justice a little bit better, providing you crits whenever your sentry's destroyed, assuming you have as much as a kill assist. Plus, the Widowmaker doesn't really allow a lot of mini-sentry spam unless you're always in the line of fire. I mean, use the Widowmaker if you want, it really comes down to playstyle, but I personally like the Frontier Justice better for this loadout. And yeah, that's kind of it. Just playing Battle NG with maybe some sneaky teleporters via the Wrangler is kind of the best he can do. More of a lack of things tying him down in one spot or a small area of defense rather than something that straight up makes him move faster or jump easier. Also, it should be mentioned that if you want a level 3 sentry, just use the Jag for faster build and deploy time, but nah, I think the idea of the Gunslinger, the Frontier Justice, and the Wrangler is probably the best idea for the mobile engineer. Number 7 is Medic, and this one's actually pretty simple. The quick fix, first of all, for being able to keep up with any heal target, including a charging demo. Yes, Doc can keep up with Scout, sure, but it can't do that. And the quick fix being a good choice for being able to sticky, pill, and rocket jump with your heal targets. But not sentry jump for some reason? What? How does that not work? Because the sentry's actually considered its own entity, and it's not considered self-damage when the engineer uses the Wrangler to shoot himself with it. That is so stupid. So while so far you're using the quick fix to rely on others for your speed and mobility, the quick fix can make your medic himself faster with the overdose. Thanks to the quick fix's, well, quick fix, the medic can build his Uber much faster, which is needed to achieve the extra speed of the overdose. Pair this with the Vita Saw to save yourself some Uber on death, and there you have it, the highest mobility possible for medic. Alright, so for number 8 we have the Sniper, and for his primary, we'll be giving him the, Does the Huntsman slow you down less? I mean, I know it slows you down less when you're scoping, but you could just be quick scoping with the Sniper Rifle and not lose any speed. So, I guess it comes down to... Well, we'll come back to that one. For his secondary, we're going to give him the, For the melee, we can at least, we can give him the... For number 9, we have the Spy, and first of all, we're going to give him the Big Earner for a 3-second speed boost on kill, combined with the Dead Ringer for an additional speed boost on dead ringing, and lastly, the L'étranger, that one, for 15% cloak recharge on hit, working together with the Big Earner's 30% cloak on kill, and the Dead Ringer's 50% faster cloak regen rate, to work together to be the biggest pain in the ass, the fastest spy on the planet. Well, that's pretty much my list. Yep, got the best mobility loadouts for all 9 classes. We're totally not missing someone at all. It's not like one of the classes literally has nothing to work with or anything. So, yeah. Leave your suggestions for future top 9 lists in the comments section below, subscribe if you haven't, and check out the Discord. Thank you all so much for watching, and...